If you're looking for some incredible views here in Atlanta, downtown, midtown, Buckhead, but you don't want to break the bank, keep watching. I've got 4 buildings in this video that you can take a look at where you can get some incredible views of the Atlanta skyline, some great corner units, and stay under that $500,000 mark. My name is Blanton. I'm an agent here in Atlanta. I work in the condo market a good bit. So if you're anyone you know wants to take a look at some of these, feel free to hit the link down below. While you're at it, you want to be a good Samaritan, you can hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a hell of a long way for me and takes just 2 seconds of your time. Jumping right into it with Viewpoint, right in the heart of Midtown. You've got 376 units spread over 36 floors. The building itself, relatively well amenitized. You've got a dog park, you've got a great pool deck, not to mention you've got a massage room, you've got 24-hour concierge, and you're in the heart of Midtown. Very walkable to the park, walkable to everything that's going on in Midtown. You're in a really central location. You could walk to the Fox. It's in a great spot. And not to mention, as you'll see as we're jumping on here to the units themselves, really good units, really good views at really good prices. The first unit that I want to highlight is this unit 2807. Only been on the market for 6 days at the time I'm recording this. HOA, a bit steep, $820 a month, but you're under $500,000 and you've got these phenomenal southern facing views. 2 bed, 2.5 bath, 1,100 square feet. The unit itself, relatively up to date. You've got real hardwood floors. You've got plenty of space. Great for a roommate floor plan, roommate layout. Not to mention, a lot of people like Viewpoint because it does have a bit of a loft feel with some of the exposed concrete. That's been a big selling point in the past. Obviously, you can see the phenomenal views to the Bank of America Plaza. The second unit that I wanted to highlight is this corner unit, 23rd floor, $500,000, 2 bed, 2 bath, 1,100 square feet. Condos in Atlanta typically sit a little bit longer, so you get a little bit of room for negotiation on the price, typically. Southern and east facing views, get some morning sun, also get the great view of the Bank of America Plaza, real hardwoods throughout, similar to the last one. You got a nice kitchen island if you want to put some taller bar stools in there for an eat-in kitchen. However you want to lay it out, but again, fantastic option under 500. And to show you some of the 1-bed options, this 29th floor 1-1, it's a corner unit as well. I've actually shown this unit before. Really cool views, only $559 a month HOA. Still have over 800 square feet. You get to see a little bit of Spire, the building right across from it, as well as some northern. Here's the pool deck, as I mentioned before. Great building. And again, you can see, I mean, if you're looking for a 1-bed, you could probably get this one that's listed for $389 for $370, $375. Or if you've watched some of my other videos, you could go about it the better way, get it for $389, clear all your closing costs out, and save a hell of a lot more cash up front. Second building that I want to highlight for you, again in Midtown, again has a bit of a loft feel to it, is Metropolis, built in 2002. You've got 498 units spread over 21 floors. The building itself, I'm a pretty big fan of. If, gun to my head, I'm probably going to choose Viewpoint over Metropolis, just personal preference, but again, everyone's different. So let's jump in, take a look at a few of these. Average HOA here is $500 a month. Also, the building is still FHA, VA approved. There's been some issues going on in the city of Atlanta as it relates to that, but don't have to worry about that with either of these two. As you can see, a bit more of the loft feel here in the living room. You've got the exposed HVAC ducting, you've got the concrete wall, the concrete ceilings, got some LVP down, you've got the northern facing unit here, but 2 bed, 1 bath, over 900 square feet. Not a terrible option at all, especially for the money. Second unit that I want to highlight is this 14th floor corner unit, 1-1, $395,000. This one, I think, it's just sold, but much better option than the first one, just for the view of it. That's definitely a building to keep your eye on if that's something you're looking for. The last building that I want to highlight in Midtown is Spire. It's actually right across the street from Viewpoint, as I mentioned in that last little unit that I was talking about at Viewpoint. Built in 2005, average HOA payments are in the high 400s a month. Obviously, it could go a little bit higher, depends on what unit you're buying. You've got 393 units in the building. You've got a racquetball and a squash ball court. You've got a great pool deck in Spire as well. I'm a pretty big fan of the building. Now let's jump in and take a look at a few of these. Here you got a 19th floor 1-1. You've got some northern facing views, $345,000. And these are phenomenally cheap for the view, at least in my opinion. I mean, you've got over 700 square feet, nice patio, nice kitchen area, full walk-in closet. The kitchen, the bath could use a little bit of an update, but overall for the price, phenomenal value. Next one I'm going to showcase, 15th floor 1-1. You've got a southern facing view, only $335,000. It's still on the market, been on the market for 38 days. This is a unit where you could go in, you could get a good chunk of your closing costs covered if I had to bet. I'm a huge fan of Spire and of Viewpoint. Metropolis, if I had to force rank those three, would probably be number 3, but it's still a fantastic option. Last but certainly not least, at number 4, we're gonna highlight a building in West Midtown called White Provisions, situated right in the heart of the West Side Provisions District. Everything that's that's going on in West Midtown is literally a 2-minute walk from you. You've got Barcelona Wine Bar, everything going on at the Interlock. I don't have enough good things to say about the location. I think there's a huge potential for appreciation over in West Midtown just because of all the expansion that's happening in the city of Atlanta. The building itself, a little bit older, 94 units, but you can be very, very precise with the units that you target if you're wanting to buy in this building. You're probably going to want to be 5th floor or higher because there's an electrical pole that kind of is right in front of you on the 4th floor. And once you're over that 5th floor, you're going to want to target the 10th, 11th, 12th, or 13th stack. So unit 510, 511, 512, 513 to the top floor of the building. Now, just to give you a taste of kind of what's going on in the building and what the view looks like, I'm going to show you a walkthrough that I actually did for a client of mine for unit 711, just so you can get a taste of what the view is. I'm going to throw that up on the screen now for you to look at. But I appreciate you taking the time to check this video out. Again, if you or anyone you know wants to go take a look at some of these buildings, you're thinking about buying a condo, you want some direction on it, hit the link down below, schedule 15 minutes. I'd be happy to chat and see if there's any way I can help. Again, while you're at it, you can hit the like and subscribe button. It takes 2 seconds of your time, helps me out a hell of a lot. Look forward to hearing from you.